Yesterday afternoon, the U.S. military striking yet another suspected boat in the eastern
This is the video live footage unclassified.
Pacific.
And as the military ratchets up its naval blockade of Venezuela, the president unveils
President says some plans for it.
plans for a new golden fleet of Trump-class battleships.
Madeline Rivera joins us now from
All right, this is the Madeline Rivera.
Washington. She's got the latest. What you got, Maddie?
Good morning. So U.S. Southern Command says one man was killed in that strike on Monday. It is now the 29th strike of Operation
Yes, 29th strike of the operation. U.S. strikes alleged drug boat in Eastern Pacific Ocean.
Southern Spear, and it comes as the U.S.
The unclassified footage we have direct from the U.S. military.
interdicts oil tankers off the coast of Venezuela. DHS Secretary Christine Noem says the seizures are meant to send a message to Venezuelan President Nicolas
Yes, Nicolas, the president of Venezuela. This is message for him. Do not mess with the America.
Maduro that he needs to leave. The moves have drawn foreign criticism, with Russia pledging full support for Maduro's government and China accusing the U.S. of violating the law. But the
Yes, Russia is with Maduro, Venezuelan government, and China condemns U.S. seizure of 2 oil tankers.
president is not backing down, giving Maduro this warning.
What's your end game?
Yes, yes. What's your end game? Everyone asks. China and Russia with the Venezuela, not with the US. You have to understand this right here.
There's no answer. He can do whatever he wants. I mean, we have a massive armada formed, the biggest we've ever had, and by far the biggest we've ever had in South America.
All right. Trump has the direct plans. He said, I'm playing tough right here.
He can do whatever he wants. It's all right. Whatever he wants to do. If he wants to do something, if he plays tough, it'll be the last time he's ever able to play tough.
Trump has direct message for him right here.
Regarding that armada the president mentioned, he says the Navy will begin building 2 new battleships.
Yes, there's a 2 new battleships, Trump class USA Defend and Trump class USA Defend. Here we have.
This may just be the starting point because the president is envisioning a whole new class of these vessels.
Yes, that's going to be a golden fleet on them.
We're calling it the Golden Fleet that we're building for the United States Navy. As you know, we're desperately in need of ships. Our ships are, some of them have gotten old and tired and obsolete. These are the best in the world.
Yeah, this is the best in the world. We are getting best in the world Navy. Golden Fleet will be more powerful than ever battleship ever built. Yes, listen this.
The fastest, the biggest, and by far 100 times more powerful than any battleship ever built.
There is bipartisan interest to grow the Navy, but the shipbuilding industry has been beset with challenges leading to delays. The president now promising consequences for companies that he says are not doing a good job.
Yes, companies got to do a good job in making the U.S. Navy ships.
Ryan, Joey, and Lisa.
Yeah, we got to see how fast we can build them. Thanks so much, Maddie.
Thanks,
That's a good question. The president goes, I want it done within, I'm not going to wait 10
All right. There is a Christmas tree. People walking outside is here.
years. Okay. So how quick we got to get it done? Got to get 2 done quickly, and then he says we're going to follow up really rapidly.
You know, I guarded a nuclear submarine in
Yeah, all right.
Hawaii back a long time ago, more than 20 years ago. And they take they come in, they put it in a dry dock, they cut the top off of it, they take it off, and they change out the nuclear fuel rods. And they come in and they explain, even just lowly Marines, they explain why they do it. And they say, listen, we're putting in fuel rods now that'll last 3
Yeah, that's the kind of explanation we need to write here. You can see right here. This is the ship. You can see how big the ship is, and compared to the Statue of Liberty we have right here.
3 times longer, can never be used as weapons grade. The technology idea was to recycle old weapons grade into these submarines. And the reason why I say that is it took them, they thought it would take a month, it took 6 months.
Yes, it took 6 months, only 6 months. You can see some might say it is a long period of time. Some might say it's a very good.
So you think it's going to take 3 years to build a sub, and it takes 6 years, 10 years, 16 years. It's a really ambitious goal to do anything like this, because the first thing you do is you put a bid out and tell these companies, these are the things I want this sub to be able to do. And then we, the taxpayer, pay for R&D for years.
Yes, all right. He's saying some real shit right here.
For them to come up with the design, then we pay for them to build it. So it's really hard to expedite this process the way it's done now. Maybe WarSec has some ideas, though.
Although I have visions in my head of President Trump at the Fed headquarters with Powell getting on his case about,
All right.
you know, the building not building on time. with deterrence. You know, this is a guy who is trying to signal to the rest of the world that
Yes,
through
he's
some of
the
these
Donald
numbers, just
Trump,
to the
the
folks at
President
home.
Donald
So,
Trump.
looking at the U.S.
I just came here and looked at this thing. This is the same thing I saw the footage.
Navy versus China's Navy. If you look
Here we have the US Navy versus China's Navy. Aircraft carriers, US has 13, China has 3. Amphibious warfare ships, US has 31, China has 8.
the aircraft
And
carriers,
submarines, US has 78, China has 58. And the other cruisers, destroyers, and other assault ships, US has only 160, but China has 171. Here we are before the China, and China is ahead of us.
11 U.S. carriers, 8
You
Chinese.
can see this is the what
China's
we're
got
talking about.
395 ships. They build them a lot quicker and faster. I don't think they're better. And we saw that video from last year of the ship going in the water and going.
Yes,
So
there's a video right down. But that video
with
is
their
not from source.
technology, let America.
But China is
fixed
like
'cause the people create
not
some of
so
the globe.
good
It's
making
the
with these things that
capabilities of the
because he's
submarines.
not
What were
you talking
the
about?
raw
Especially
materials to make these things.
2030
America has
or
it,
Vietnam,
and it's
during World
like a good
War,
bonds with
Part
everyone.
of that are underwater drones.
And
That
Trump
is
builds up
about
Navy
drones in
US
the air, what's
extensions
happening in
with
Ukraine.
Venezuela
That
rise.
same technology is really on hyperspeed underwater.
But Joey, real quick, you know, when we went through those numbers, you know, obviously that was just the volume.
Yeah, that's
Well, the
just
biggest
volume you said.
mom and pop shops that wanted to develop reactors that were lower yield or higher yield, lower energy input, things like that. So what we have to do is we have to get better at using our secret
Yes, we have to get better using these
weapon,
things.
which is public commerce. We're bringing that to the
Yes.
government. The
And kill me.
Thank you, guys.